I imagine the safe space where people are really open-minded, they're open-hearted. It's completely shame-free. When somebody asks you something, you know that it's coming from a loving place. It's not for judgment. So the basic values are curiosity and generosity. Anything can be discussed. All kinds of norms can be discussed. And we realize that thoughts are thoughts. They're not facts. Enter neuroscience and psychology. I'll do my best to support you in creating new habits that are aligned with your goals, which in turn are aligned with your values.
It is simply a perfect day.
Hi! Who am I saying hi to? If this video has found you, or you found it, please write a word or two down below in the comments section so that we start getting to know each other, because this is going to be all about your input. My name is Öykü, which means story, and I love stories. And I actually help, support people creating their own life stories. And hopefully we'll be creating stories here with you. I'm a positive psychologist. Positive psychology is the study of strengths that enable individuals or communities to thrive. So it's a subdiscipline of psychology that I mastered in more than a decade ago, and I've been working in this area for all that time. A lot of the time what my work comes down to is supporting individuals changing their habits, because it just turns out that more than 40% of what we do in a day is habitual. So I wonder, do you have any habits that you'd like to adopt, any new habits, or any habits that you currently have and you want to change? I most certainly do. I always do. I guess we always do because we always change, but I want to adopt healthier habits, and I want to do that right here in front of the camera. Right now I have an Instagram account too, and I'll start doing these YouTube videos as well. And in case you're wondering, this is me before. Yes, that's me. Habit building basically can be about anything. It can be about actions or thoughts. Let me tell you about the first time I heard the word vegan. I'm vegan now, by the way. I remember it was about 8 years ago. I remember that somebody told me what veganism is, and I was like, oh my god, that's so extreme. And at the time I was spending all my time and all my money on animal rescue. And also, I was eating animals. I didn't know better, and I hadn't made the connection yet. Fast forward 2017, and I was a speaker at the very first vegan festival in Turkey. And I continuously look for new opportunities to help and support in this area. So people change, I changed, we continuously change. Everything changes, and change is inevitable. And I think that's great. And the thing is, everything do change, but it's in our hands to affect which way everything changes. We can make sure that change in our lives happens in line with our personal goals and personal values. If you want to change something in your life, but you kind of feel like it's set in stone because you have tried so many times and nothing changed, or like it has always been this way, I have good news for you. Things change, and there are certain tricks and techniques that we can use to make sure that it becomes easier. And well, you're right. I mean, change, our brain doesn't like change because sameness seems to be more secure from evolutionary perspective, which makes sense. But still, we have this wonderful part in our brain called, it's right here, called the prefrontal cortex, and we can change things for the better. I never give up on people. I believe in people. And every single day, I see more and more evidence that I should. I also never give up on animals. That comes from all the volunteer work I've been doing for years, but that's a whole other story that we will have a lot of time to talk about in the future. For now, I'm on Instagram, and as of November, I'm going to be posting 3 videos every single week here on this YouTube channel. Actually, I'm going to be in London for 15 days, the second part of October 2017, in case you are watching this in the future. I'm going to be covering the very first vegan trade show in Britain, as far as I know, and the vegan festival on my Insta stories, if you want to follow that. And if you want to just get together, have a coffee or a green juice, or maybe shoot a video together about veganism, or or changing habits, please let me know. You can send me a direct message on Instagram or leave a comment here if you're okay with everybody seeing it. And please tell me a tiny bit about yourself. Actually, let me tell you another story about myself, because this video turns out to be shorter than I expected, which is a very rare thing that happens to me. In 2012, I started this YouTube channel in my mother tongue, and in the very first video I told the audience, again at the time I had no audience. When I was shooting the video I didn't have a channel. I was walking my dogs in the woods and I shot the video with my mobile phone, and I told the people that I hoped would watch at some time, and they actually did, all about my education history, work history, all the volunteer work that I do, all my hobbies, everything about me. That was my very first video, and I said I want to create videos because I haven't been watching TV for years and years, and I watch a lot of online video, and there's so much I want to share with you. What topics are you interested in? They were mostly interested in beauty, because at the time there were only two types of content in Turkish. One was beauty, the second one was computer games. So I started doing beauty stuff, but from an animal rights point of view, like cruelty-free things, and sometimes completely other things, like why we shouldn't buy from pet shops, because we unfortunately have animals being sold in pet shops here in Turkey. A year later, my channel was one of the biggest channels, and then I kind of killed it. I'll tell you all about my YouTube story in another video, because it's long, it's actually long. So I hope to see you soon. I'm looking forward to your comments. Please tell us a tiny bit about yourself and or what you'd like to see on this channel, because you have an idea about me right now. And we can always create content together. If you want to share your story, don't forget to contact me. And well, take really, really good care of yourself, because the world needs you, I'm sure. See you around.